Alright, new car.
And this one's from Japan, called the Phantomile.
Get it? Because Klonoa. Clever.
12 miles an hour faster. Yeah, I know. Master it.
I'm trying to remember. Is the color scheme based off of the team that you went with, basically?
I don't
Team
think so.
car name Rondine.
Rondine, it means swallow.
Max speed 132 miles an hour. Type drift again. Alright, Sophie, what's up? The final GP has begun. This is the real deal.
Every race has been building up to this.
You have to keep racing at the top, and I'm responsible for keeping you there. Now, isn't that a simple relationship?
I guess so.
Yes, you'll be coaching us from the side, I'm sure.
I couldn't increase our budget as much as I wanted to, but I still managed to get us a new car. I think the other teams are in the same boat as us. What, poor? I mean, Real Racing Roots, I don't think it got a sequel after this. But I know you'll be able to make the most out of the new car compared with the other drivers out there. I'll be there when you cross the finish line.
Wink.
I think the pictures move. Anyway, back to Japan for Phantomile. It's a small track, but there's 3 laps, and there's a lot of corners.
Sorry, Dwibs, it also means when you caught Klonoa.
Damn. Alright, decent start time now, 12 o'clock. 24th of September, 1999.
It's high noon. Hey, Pac-Man and Dig Dug.
They just happen to be attending this race.
Yeah, I think Pac-Man's the only referenced Namco series in the game. As far
Oh
as
no,
I know.
plenty. For example, Mappy, like I said, is the one that is about the mouse policeman that I forgot exactly what his genre is. Still platformer to some degree, but I don't remember exactly what your objective is in that.
Platformer, side-scroller.
Are there any Tales of references?
Not that I can see of. Phantomile, if name of a track, that's definitely based on
We got Klonoa one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got the sign just then.
I think there was a Tekken one at some point, but I do not remember if I noticed it correctly or not. Again, Namco has this kind of idea of, in some games, to put their reference in a more subtle kind of way, which I kind of dig. I'm not intended, unfortunately.
Alas, I didn't. On the first lap, I didn't break the lap record.
Oh well. Again, it's not too bad as kind of a thing. I kind of wish other, racing games did something like that. Think of it like if Gran Turismo did add stickers based around some other Sony IPs. I don't know if 7 actually had it or not, but it would be an interesting idea.
You see, kids, if you drive at 100 miles an hour into a wall, you just bounce off and you can go on your way.
Of course, don't you know that?
Oh yeah, now I've broken the record.
Yeah. Please stop this crazy thing!
I can't win a race!
Like, professional racer, everyone. Is Stig at the wheel or something?
Maybe Stig if he was drunk.
So, most of the time.
Goody.
Maybe that's why he doesn't talk. He can't. All the alcohol has somehow inhibited his speaking ability.
Plus, the helmet. There
Yes,
you go.
just there. But yeah, it's a lot more, again, it's like I said before, it's a lot more difficult this time. You must finish first. If you don't, Sophie shoots you, I guess.
No.
Goodness gracious. I knew that the stakes were hardcore, but I didn't think that, the industry was that cutthroat.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
clair
it's like-
obscur, c'est fini.
Yeah, like Sophie shoots you, the Italian guy gets really cross. I don't know which is worse, to be honest. Congratulations, I'm so happy you did well with a car like this.
That smile.
And the others, I don't know, The others give you
The
a thumbs down and scowl.
Ironically,
Really?
the
I'm glad
American
that you
is the
actually
most.
remembered what I said when we first got this car. I hope you liked what I said. Actually, Donald asked me to say something to you. I think he wants me to feel like I belong to this team. Well, Sophie Chevalier, that sounds like a French name to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second race of this final GP is up next. Let's go for a flawless victory like this one again.
No. Yeah, Mortal Kombat. This is not. The Namco fighting games IPs tend to be Soul Edge and Tekken.
Brightest night in New York.
Oh yeah. Like, yeah,
Anyway,
technically a mode,
Friday,
but
October
yeah.
22nd, 1999, 10:15 in the evening. Damn, Jova, how did 3 to 4-year-old you manage to sleep through a race through people racing through your city like that?
I mean, it seems to be also a bit on the outskirts. Yeah, the airport apparently. Is this
Also, let me put it like
the
this.
Fiorello LaGuardia airport?
Possible. Let me put it like this. If you're used to sounds, they essentially become white noise to you.
Yeah, depending on where you are, Dwibs, as long as it can actually be a thing when you get used to even loud noise because it's just a routine kind of thing.
To the point where sometimes those noises help you go to sleep, ironically.
Yeah, also, I must be, I've got to be completely honest here. This is where I was starting to struggle.
Because of the curves and turns.
Yeah, fortunately, the version I'm playing on PS5 has a rewind feature.
You will not see it because otherwise this part will be too long.
Yeah, you can thank Tio for editing down most of it.
You're just seeing a more clean kind of run. You're not seeing too much of the strings of my puppetry skills, so to speak.
A rewind function for a racing game.
To be fair, again, it's because it's the emulated version, Jova, so that's the function that we're using. This is the PS3, PS1 game, and starting with their backward compatibility program, they added the rewind, feature to all of them, plus save state if you want to be extra, about it.
I gotta dig how they're finally just figuring to make that sort of stuff official.
It's more of a case just about the built-in emulator rather than the game having it by default. This is not like a remaster that includes the option. Inside the option, it's just a matter that you pause the emulator and you tinker with it. Kind of like what you do with, an actual emulator on a PC.
There are some games that even go a few steps beyond and literally make the rewind.
Well, those tend to be just remasters or remakes to begin with, like the Rayman anniversary release recently.
Oi,
which makes me wonder.
I got rear-ended.
It's almost like it's a race or something.
This is some non-consensual car contact.
Well, God, now that makes me wonder about how that's handled in the Cars universe.
I, for one, do not. Also, didn't you guys notice that apparently there was actual molestation in the Second Planes movie?
Not quite molestation, but the female plane was legit watching the main character sleep, and she commented quite clearly on how she enjoys doing that.
Because it's so romantic, apparently. I really don't get it.
That's seems to be. I don't think she's even treated as his love interest. She's more like a fangirl of his.
The thing is that I noticed it so much in all official media, so apparently it still seems to be socially acceptable enough, but I just don't get it.
What, the whole, oh, you look cute when you're asleep thing?
If it's a proper, if it's a couple that has already a rich enough history behind them, I can get by that point, because the level of intimacy between them, makes sense. But, for that to be potentially also the hook of a relationship, not really.
Okay.
Does this
To
bring a
that-
suspension?
Yeah, see, this is my reference to Ace Combat. Not just the sign we just saw there,
Just
but actually
flying
lifting
out.
off from the road.
Also, I noticed that you passed through a bit of suburbia, which means that they did indeed make some of the roads go through a neighborhood. Like, I have to imagine that part is at least sectioned off.
I also did like the neon part of the tunnel. That was pretty cute.
So is this game pretty much programmed to have it be that, you gotta slowly work your way up to make it to first
Pretty
place by
much,
the
so.
end? Okay, because I was wondering if, like, it's a matter of skill, or otherwise it seems like you're more or less set to pass by the competition for first place, like, almost near the end of the third lap.
You won with no tools whatsoever. This race was difficult for you. It's so strange since you're better than this.
That's because Dwibs used a continue in the meantime.
Maybe the team's partially responsible too.
So basically,
That
do
really
good
is
the first time.
It's over, Luke.
Donald, can you and the crew readjust the car settings so our driver can drive at 100% of his potential?
I love it. Like, even though we technically won, it's like the game goes,
Well, you gotta
I
do
know
better."
what you did. It's like, I know that you had to use a continue to win, loser.
There are 2 races left. We can't give up now or we'll live to regret it later.
Also, I love how it makes you feel bad with how she pretty much chastises the whole team.
You heard me, right? The crew is going to do their best to help you. You can do your part by winning the race. I did win the race.
I mean, at the very least, it's more supportive than just those emotionless husks in that GameCube Lego racing game that Kadikarus covered. I forgot what it's called, where your entire garage is filled with people that do not care.
Was that Lego Town Racer?
No, it was another one. I forgot the name. I'll try to remember it between parts.
Alright, so join us in the finale where we finish off Real Racing Roots 99.
So, yeah.
Will Sophie be truly impressed by the end, or will she chastise us for having to use more tools of assistance in the next part?
See ya.
Yeah.